guys, what's up? So today I'll be teaching you and going over the steps on how to write an opinion essay, and I'll also give you some tips to make sure that essay is really good. So let's get started. So first thing, when you're asked to do an opinion essay or prompt, you have to read the prompt, analyze the prompt. If you don't read the prompt, how in the world are you going to know what the essay is going to be about? So decide with the two-part prompt and one-part prompt. Decide what it's asking you to do. Like really get the meaning, because then
your essay could be completely off topic.
So yeah, that's our first step. Analyze the prompt. Okay, so now moving on to the next step. So you'll read your sources now, and one tip I'll give you is to do two reads. On your first read, just read for comprehension, understand the sources, and on your second read, then you underline, highlight, whatever it is, mark so you can find your evidence for later once you've analyzed the prompt, obviously. Okay, so for the FSA, you'll get this blank sheet of paper that will say planning sheet. They'll have lines on one side and then it'll be blank on the other side. So I'll teach you how to make your eye really quick. So first you fold it hot dog style.
And I'll sacrifice this blank sheet of perfectly good paper just to show you guys.
So now you have your eye. Then you'll fold these two things to the middle. Try to make it like as good as possible so you'll have space to write your intro and conclusion spaces. So there. Now we have something that looks like this.
So now you have your eye, and then you just write task 1, then you have task 2, and if you need third paragraph, you can always do a third one. Then intro, and then conclusion. And then fill all the stuff that Ms. Mara has taught you. The condition, the hook, then the opinion statement, then the key process here, and then the closure that wraps over here. So yeah.
Okay, so now that it is actually time to start writing the actual essay, so let's begin with the intro paragraph, the very first paragraph in your essay. So like Ms. Mara has taught us, you begin with your hook, then you state your opinion
Using language from the prompt.
Like for example,
if the prompt says, should school uniforms be mandatory for all students to wear? Then you should say I believe either students should wear school uniforms, or I believe students should not wear school uniforms.
so something like that. Just include the words from the prompt. Use prompt language. Then this one is optional, but it's to give your essay flow, so it flows. So this is the transition sentence, which is optional, like I said before.
So you could say something about how you feel and stuff.
But don't, like Miss Mara has said, don't.
Do a transition
Now let's move on to the rest of my essay.
that just sounds very ugly, and I don't know, it just gives a feel that you're in pre-K, so don't do that. And yeah, now our next two paragraphs, or three, are going to be the reason paragraphs, the ones in the P process. Now let's just go over what PEE stands for, or P.
P is point, E is evidence, and the other E is elaboration. So now that we've got P for your reason paragraphs first, you'll mention your point is in Kid Talk, where it is you're explaining your point, your reason to a little kid. Then evidence, which is straight from the sources, and you'll have to cite it. And citing means to tell where the evidence came from. Then you go to the elaboration, which is your little extra, you can include personal experiences, something you have seen, stuff like that. So now let's move on to our next and last paragraph.
So our last paragraph to conclude our essay is, you guessed it, the conclusion paragraph. So in this paragraph, you have to first restate your opinion
In a stronger and different way.
using strong, rich vocabulary.
Like definitely, absolutely, obviously, stuff like that.
And then you have to do a closer that rocks.
A smart sentence that, I don't know, leaves your reader feeling powerful about the topic.
It could be a
Something you learned, a warning, a prediction.
Miss Merle has a whole list on these things. So yeah, go to the files and go open them.
Right now.
So yeah, now that you have your conclusion paragraph done, you have your whole essay done. Now, after the essay, I recommend, and this is a tip, that you should proofread every paragraph to make sure
There are no grammatical mistakes, punctuation, no run-on sentences.
because that takes off points and you definitely don't want that. So you're reading paragraph by paragraph, sentence by sentence, because what happens is that your brain goes too fast from your hand, which is writing, and then you like skip words, leave stuff out, so you don't want that. And now you are actually done. Thanks for watching this video, and